to the channel. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. You probably see in the title what this video is about today. I thought I'm going to make a story time about it because why not? There's a lot of like weird and like crazy things happening to me normally, and I had no idea why. Like sometimes I think people think I'm making these things up, but I literally haven't. So like I don't know if it's because I watch a lot of like true crime and things like that, or because I'm talking about weird stuff all the time, so I'm like kind of like attracting it to my life. But basically today's video is going to be about how one day someone tried to break into our house. So the story starts basically with me being at home and having my day off. My partner works as a self-employed personal trainer, so he does come and go like during the day, so it's no surprise for me if like he just randomly comes back home. So yeah, so I was having my day off and I decided to like clean the house and cook. Our flat is really small, so as you can see, like you see everything. There's a TV, there's my fish tank, you have my goldfish food and everything, so it's really hard to find a place in the flat to film, but I kind of move around the flat anyway. Our windows are only on one side of the flat, so like it's all on this side, and there's a building there like just outside, so there is not much air going around the house. So if I open the windows, I don't really feel anything. So sometimes we open our front door because our flat is in the back of a lot of buildings, so it's really quiet in here. There's a little like area for like everyone like to be, I don't know what, community area, and basically there's no one really around. So we used to like leave our door open for a long time, and to be honest, because it's a small tiny flat, our living room and our kitchen is together, so if I'm cooking something, I was sitting on the sofa while I was waiting for it to get ready, and I was just like writing stuff in my bullet journal or some notebook or something, and my door was probably about like that big, like that wide open. I'm just like doing my own thing, and then I just heard someone, or like seen someone, because obviously like the door, it was like literally a little bit in front of me, if that makes sense. So like from your like the side of your corner of your eye, you can kind of see what's going on if something is moving and things like that. So all I see is the door moving like really slowly, and then I just seen a hand pushing our door. So imagine I just seen this and I've probably seen the person's arm to about there, and then basically this someone was wearing a coat, and then that coat had like a khaki or like earthy color on it. And at first, because obviously like what I was expecting is like my partner coming home, so I was like happy to see him sort of thing, and I was like hi! Like saying hi to him, but very excitedly, and what I seen is a guy like pushing the door like really slowly, looking down. So I guess he's trying to be as quiet as he can. And then when he heard me saying hi, he just looked up, and then he said like hi back, but very like hesitant. So it was like sort of thing. It was like, oh my god, like I got caught sort of face. And then he just went. Then he like sort of ran away. And then obviously my brain at the time just like kind of like, oh my god, that was literally a random person trying to come into our flat. So I quickly ran to the door, shut the door and locked the door, and then after that my heart started to beat so fast that I was so nervous. My hands were shaking and everything, because it kind of got to my head that, oh my god, like this guy could literally just step in, shut the door behind him, he could do anything to me, he could hurt me, he could, I don't even want to say the words, assault me, and like so many ways he could do something to me, you know. Straight away I was like texting or calling, I don't remember, my partner, and then he was like asking me what happened, and he said to me that he's gonna be home anyway in like an hour. So I was like, okay, I keep the doors locked and all that, and I just wasn't sure what to do, because you can't really call the police because he hasn't technically done anything, he hasn't come in, and that's all they're gonna say in these situations, because he hasn't broken. It's like the door was open sort of, you know, and he didn't come in, he just left. And then we called our agency, because we're renting this flat, and just tell them that we're not sure what's going on, and they were asking them if they know if there's a guy who looks like that person lives here, and they were like,
yeah, we're not really sure, but you know, just maybe like wait a little bit
if the person comes back or not. I was like, cheers. Since then I'm really scared to leave my door open, because like seriously, like it just pissed me off so much, because why an open door means it's an invitation for you to come in, you know. And I can't even like have fresh air in my own house because people just decide to come in because the door is open. But anyway, so like after, because obviously as I said, like our flat is in behind lots of buildings, and so there's like shops next to us. So I was thinking that I'm just gonna let the neighbors know, because this person might try to sneak into other people's like shops, like from the back, because why not, it could really happen, and I obviously don't want them to get stuff stolen from them. So I talked to my neighbor and I said to him like, look, this is what happened. The guy tried to come into our flat, and he just told me that basically he's building his new restaurant, so it was like it was not open yet, and then it was like about I think a month when like works were not going on at all, so like no one was working on the restaurant. And then we were even like found it really weird, and I was like, I haven't seen these guys for a long time. And then basically just told me that day that apparently a couple of months ago there was a house party in someone's, like other people who live here's house, and we have like a front gate, and then someone left the gate open, and basically a person came into his room, because he lives above the restaurant, to his room, and then stole, I think it was $1,000, like American dollars, from his room, and that sort of like put them back a little bit with like work, or I don't know, something like that. And he asked me how this person looked like, and then I told him, and he said to me that it's probably the same person who stole his money, and he was trying to come back to try his luck again. And that kind of like freaked me out, because it was like this person been here like a couple of times probably to try to steal stuff, and I think because he's seen the door open, he thought maybe there is a shop as well, so you can do, you know, just because it wasn't like wide open, he couldn't see inside first, so he just thought he's gonna come in, try. Or to be honest, it doesn't have to mean that he thought it's a shop because he went up to this guy's room. But yeah, he's probably tried to steal stuff, you know, and I think because I seen his face, he just ran away, and hopefully never comes back, because he knows that I know how he looks like, and I can just tell anyone, you know. But yeah, it's really like creepy when someone's trying to like come into your house, because that's like your safe place sort of thing. So since then, if I hear something, then I'm always like a bit like, okay. You know, it's just a bit creepy that you just don't know who's outside and who's walking around. But yeah, that is the story of someone trying to break into our house. Well, technically didn't try to break in, but tried to come in to steal stuff. And then yeah, if you think about it, like I have my cameras and stuff like that, yes, I don't really want. But yeah, that was my story about our person who trying to steal stuff from us. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please make sure that you stay safe around everywhere you go, even in your house. Lock the doors, the windows, everything, so people can come in. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're new, make sure you subscribe. There's a button down below. Other than that, I'll probably see you next time. Bye!